Hello everyone, welcome to New Bantonia and Stonehearth v BANTO. Today we're gonna try to focus on improving the food in our town because we are kind of starving at the moment. We have got a cook going. We did set up some trapper fields. We got the Caledon and Storm going around, putting down some traps. It looks like we already catched quite a few already, so that's pretty good. So that's gonna be great. We also have some fishing traps. I also had Bruno come by, the fisher, that teaches you about fishing, but I skipped the dialogue for now. But essentially we can do some fishing, we can make a fishing bucket. If we go in here, search for this one. With the fishing bucket we have one already, I think we were given one from him. With that one we can promote a person to become a fisher, and I think potentially now it might actually be good to get a fisherman. And we won't have two workers at the moment, but even so, I'm considering actually maybe having a fisher anyway, because that's gonna give us more food, and food is what we really need at the moment, so that's gonna be what we focus on mostly. I'm not entirely sure if the fisher can check these traps. I think those are only for trapper, could be wrong. Level 1 fisher, craft tool, help catching fish. Okay, so we go to this one. We can make a workbench, we can make a fishing pond if we wish to, and we can also make a fishing docks, which is really cool. You can also designate the different areas for catching fishes. We can also make sashimi, which doesn't provide a lot of food, but it's something, right? And what we need at the moment really is something. So I'm gonna queue up to make 5. Can have fire pit for later on, can do some crab traps later as well. Boat docks really cool, so if you haven't seen it before, you basically put one here and it creates one at the other side, which is really cool. So you can get across the water without having to like build a bridge, and you don't have to walk around and type things, so very helpful. So let's check the food. It's probably 0, I'm guessing. Oh, it's actually gone up a bit. Awesome. Level 2 farmer, great. But yeah, I guess it's gonna go up now that the farm is actually starting to produce again. And who knows, we might need even more crops. Usually what happens for me is that I have way too many crops. So this time I tried to be a little bit more restrictive with that. So what we could do would potentially be to make even a bigger farm. And maybe next to the water for now, we can remove it later, or we can make another farm. So we know we're gonna make like fences here, right? That means we can take this space, make some farming. And let's see, if we can have here maybe. Do quite a bit. And we can grow some, I think, carrots this time. We can do another field here. And this one gonna be maybe some pumpkin. Okay, we need to level 3 for that, so I guess more turnip it is for now. And we can make a fence around this one as well. I guess we might as well do so, right? So we're gonna start from build from this segment. Actually, I think we had it here. There we go. There we go, and then what we do, in this case I'm gonna have it here, should be a good spot I think. We go there, then we plop down a little gate, there we go. And we can probably remove these, we don't need double post. There we go. Awesome. I can see that even our cook David is helping with this. He got, I guess, nothing else to do, so it's gonna help with some farming, so that's great. They can help with that a bit. And I don't really think there is anything we can make food-wise at the moment. It looks like we can make some boiled mushrooms, so we should be able to make them already. Yeah. So why is he farming? That's interesting. Have we put down the cooking station? I think we have. Pretty sure we have. So I think the reason is that we're missing fuel. See if we can set this up for something. Prepare drink, composing dry goods, animal food, other fluids, tonic and potions. I mean, we can have some simple drinks here, why not? Oh yeah, I have to click a specific one for this one. I mean, I guess we can have moo milk in it, we don't have it yet. But yeah, we need to get some fuel going. So the easiest one to get started with would be, you can use normal fuel like a wood for it as well. But we also have, where is it? This one. So a problem I may see with this, I don't remember, I think we can make this priority, right? Primary orders are prioritized over secondary orders. I think it said somewhere that we could move it. Double click to modify this craft order. Drag this craft order to change its priority. Right click. Can I drag it over here? No. I almost remember as if it's possible to make something you maintain to be priority, because sometimes you actually do want that, right? If we have two different ones, we can set it up this way. So what I could do would be to like disable this one, but it's not really something I want. So in this case, I'm gonna make 15. Maybe Danny from Ace will let me know that that is actually possible to make this a primer order, even if it's a maintain thing. I really think it should be possible. But yeah, let's make some fuel. That should get the cooking going. And the food is 81. We went up 1. Awesome, great. So the food is actually increasing. Amazing. Okay, workbench. So I guess for now, let's have the fishing down here. So it could be like a little fishing area. A nice little spot for that. And what we could do here would be also to... We could put all fish here. Some fish. It's really close to where we're gonna be fishing, so if we go to this one, we can also set an area, so this will be nearby water. So that means they can stand here and fish, and you can be, you know, creative and use it as a, like a nice way to have like, oh, this is the place where you fish in the harbor, and maybe out on a specific spot. It's really cool. You can set it up in a really cool way. Okay, we had 2 bones for Atlee. Awesome, amazing. It's great, and roads are working, except for this one. It will eventually, but yeah, we're gonna focus on food. Food is gonna be a main focus. Daily update. So now we should see, hopefully, that our cook is gonna be cooking soon. And if we go to this one, we can actually see how much firewood we have. We have 3 at the moment, so we have something to spend, so that's great. And these are pretty quick to craft as well, so that's great. You see, done. Here we go, and I think you get like 3 or something every time, right? Split the log into blocks for twice the fuel efficiency. So I assume you get 2 of them. Or maybe it is 3. I almost remember as it used to say something that you get 2 or somewhere. But we can see how many we have up here at least. 9 at the moment. So that hopefully means this one is going out, no? And we could set it up to use normal wood as well. It could be potentially good at the moment. We don't have enough firewood, at least it will keep going, right? Talking to Rico. Collecting ingredients. Maybe we're gonna start cooking now, maybe. Yeah, look at that. The fire is going. Got some fuel in it, awesome. Now we're gonna be cooking. Back in 2 days. Okay, great. We should have the gates by then, I think. Should already have them. Yeah, awesome. Those 2 cricket golems is gonna be really useful. That means we have 2 more that can go around and loot things and haul things. But yeah, with that, the food should be going up. Hopefully not too long from now. And for this one we need a stone oven as well. But we have that queued up, so whenever that's possible. So for now we're probably gonna have the Fisher doing the cooking early on. I'm looking for it to see if there are potentially some other things we can do early on. You can do bone marrow as well. We should have some bones. I mean, Rattlers can take a lot of bones, but we should be getting bones now that we have the trapper working on the fields over here. And I think maybe when the trapper has been working here and the Fisher has gotten started more, I think we'll maybe remove these. Prioritize having a Fisher. Let's do that already. Let's see what happens then. Restocking items, let's remove that. We want to prioritize fishing pretty much as possible. Okay, I also want to see, I know we could do sausages before, so we need to have, wow, that's a lot of it. So you can see in this one it actually says we get 2. It doesn't say that on the lumber. But this one says you get 2, so that's very convenient to know that. But we also need seasoning for that. And to get seasoning, we think we need to get the herbalist for that, but we don't have that many people at the moment to get that, right? I'm gonna have maybe Vokra actually build a little bit, just so we can finish the things we got started with for a bit. And I don't really think we need to do much more mining at this point. So let's see how it's going with blacksmith. Because we can make some better tools. We have the cook spoon. Put that at the top. It's gonna be great. We may as well make 2 of those, because we're probably gonna have 2 cooks eventually. Let's also queue up to do some extra. I have on the maintain, just, you know, for leveling up a bit. The soft metal bits. Okay, nice. Look at that. We got the upgraded well. Awesome. So now we can decide a roof for this. Can go wooden roof or stone one. I think it goes stone roof because I don't really like this flat roof, so I'm gonna go stone roof for that. And that probably requires more stuff, so go in here. That's pretty easy to do, we just need to level up a bit. So let's see what we can craft to level up that this might be useful. I can make another trapper knife, why not? Practice target, that could be good as well. That's nice, you can see the health on it, cool. And yeah, we have some market stalls we can queue up to do. Don't have the resources to make them at the moment, but they can be very useful. And let's make some of these. That should be some good leveling. Awesome. We can now have 3 bones, cool. How's the food going? It's still going down somehow. I guess they're eating up stuff. Yeah, but level 2 blacksmith, great. So I think it potentially might be that he's running around too much. I see he's switching between farming and cooking quite a lot. Let's see. And I think we should, for now, queue up to do more of those. Potentially with the nuts as well. Because when you gather like from trees and stuff, you also get some nuts, so it's pretty good. So I'm actually gonna chop down some trees. We're gonna need some wood eventually anyway. There we go, awesome. Something I wanna check. So we made some storage here, right? So this isn't set up for anything. So what I wanna do, I wanna have a meat supply. That's gonna be great. Another thing, we're gonna do another one of these. And in that one, I'm gonna go... Let's go for this one. I'm gonna go for like vegetable on that one. So that means we bring in all the goods that we need for cooking, and the chef has to walk a little bit less. Great. I think it's gonna take a while until we start to see some real progress, but hopefully we can see it pretty soon. And we can make an upgraded weapon. I think this is better than the beginning weapon. Slap some fishes on the enemies. And here I have the fishing dock, so we can put this out as well. I'm not sure what happens if I put it in front of there, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put it there for now. Should be good. Something we can do with this as well would be to... You can move this more into town if you want to. It's kind of good that it is where it is, but at the same time maybe not. And what we can do for these as well, if you want to, is to have auto harvest. So if you enable that on them, it means whenever they are possible to harvest, we can harvest, because it's a green one, now it's red, now it's green. So green means auto harvest, which can be helpful at times. I feel like we should be seeing quite a bit of food coming. We got some duck meat there as well. I don't think I can do anything with duck at the moment. We need a bit of a 2. We need an oven, okay. And that should be kind of fancy, right? 3 quite filling meals, that's pretty good. Let's maybe gather some more mushrooms. Oh, it's still going down, interesting. Let's see, okay, let's gather some. Okay, so let's see if we can get that one placed. So let's take BANTO. No more. Let's only have him on hauling stuff. Let's go like that. Should be good. And no more building for now. But it's good that like the blacksmith and the carpenter sometimes can help with that stuff as well, so that's good. And the weaver, let's see, maybe we can do some more stuff with the weaver. Ah, some new protection, that would be great. What do we need for this one? Bolt of cloth, we should be able to make that, pretty sure. Yeah. So that's gonna be some upgraded equipment for our soldier. Chitin armor shield, leather skull cap, summer work hat. Yeah, that could be good, I guess. Take 2 of those. I'm still surprised how hard I have it with the food. I feel like usually it goes really well. I'm not sure if Ace has like made food a lot harder recently, or if it's just BANTO not getting enough food somehow. I mean, I have a lot of farm fields. We have the cook going. We have a trapper. We have a fisher. So it feels like it should work out, right? He's idle. Okay, let's get hauling for him as well. Before he didn't want to do trapping when I had it active though, so it was a bit odd. You do have like a little critter there, so why doesn't he gather it? Interesting. I always felt like the trapper felt a little bit odd in this game, like the priorities sort of. Like, why is he not going to the traps? He just goes idle. That's so weird. If I do this then? Very strange. I would expect them to go there at least decently close to when they capture them, right? It's very strange. So, I mean, hopefully these gets done soon, right? Baby carrot, come on, grow faster. Shouldn't be this hard, right? Look at that, the fisher is so hungry. At least maybe she will capture some fish. Hopefully. Even the critters are hungry. There's no food, why is there no food? This makes no sense to me. Like I said, when look at them on the trappers, we have a lot of on the field here. Let me check the trapper. Wow, chicken traps, finally, awesome. Back to getting food. The priorities in this game sometimes is so odd. Chicken traps again, nice. Please don't go back to getting food after that, please. Nice. Harvesting oak trunk? Shouldn't you be going to this one? There's like 3 animals over here. Oh, there we go. I had to rally to get him to check it. So weird. Makes me wonder, like, should I have even more traps? Maybe? Can make a smaller trap field, see what happens with that one. Can't get worse, I would say, so let's try that out. Oh nice, we can complete the quest with Rattler, that's great. Some good news, awesome. Rattler is very happy, she quickly grabs the material. Bones, bones! Behind her turret is finishing setting up the camp. Rattler thanked them for the gift. She looks back before continuing. Bones! She make Rattler happy. Nice. So made a little happy little goblin even happier, that's great. Awesome. Okay, but yeah, hopefully we'll see some food increases. It looks like we maybe actually got some carrots. Felt like they went from baby carrot to ripe carrot, which to me seems odd in a way, right? Baby, ripe. It feels like it should be a middle stage or something. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it just feels like it should be. But yeah, hopefully that means we can do some more... hopefully some more cooking. I still feel like the beginning ingredients for food in the game is... I think it's with Ace mod it's changed like this. It's good that it's harder with food, because it was way too easy with the original game. But I also kind of feel in one way like... So this is one of the first foods you make in a game, and you need like 4 different ingredients. It's a bit much. Like if you play Northern Alliance, you get the Trapper raw bug meat, so you can get that easily. You can make some cooked nuts like we're doing now, some boiled mushrooms, eggs you don't have early on. So this one, even this one is free. Water is easy to get, of course, but I just feel like the beginning foods should be a little bit easier to get. They shouldn't be good, but it should be easier to get. But since they're still like not great foods, it should be fine if you get a lot of it, I would say. But it's increasing a tiny bit. And I mean, now we're harvesting some more, so... You know, hopefully that will mean that we are gonna get more. I almost want to put Vokri to also become a farmer for a while, just so we can harvest it quicker. Gonna be an herbalist and a cleric later on, but for now, let's try to make a farmer, see if we can harvest it a bit quicker. You can be multi-profession as well, so that's pretty good. But the thing is, like, we have to cook the food, because if they keep eating the carrots, you know, they get food, but this kind of food is not worth as much in food as cooked food is, which makes a lot of sense. So I hope they don't eat up all the freshly harvested carrots now, or it's gonna be troublesome. Okay, nice. Okay, so this one's gonna be set up to have the vegetable. I'm also gonna go maybe for different kinds of nuts. I'm gonna add all these, pretty much. Okay, there we go. That should be, hopefully, a little bit close. You can see I have quite a bit of meat in there now. That's great. Okay, food is increasing. Very nice. Let's keep that going, hopefully. Look at this hungry little guy, Hopper. I should be able to click a button, give food. I'm not sure. I guess Hopper doesn't... Herbivore. Should be able to eat the carrots, but... maybe it doesn't want to do that. Because it knows we need food. Maybe. Maybe. There's got carrots here as well. Guess we can harvest that. Level 2 farmer, wow, that went really quick. But now it's raining also, you can see all the fields are getting wet now. They have either good amount of water or too much water now. Looks like good amount of water, that's great. Okay, let's check the food, how are we doing? It's going up, that's great news. Let's see. I'm considering a little bit thing with this water. So we have the well, you can get water from the well. But what I'm wondering is, can I like pre-get water? So the cook doesn't have to go outside to get water all the time, like collect 20 buckets of water and store it in here. Maybe we can do that if we... do we have normal water? Clear water? I think these are special waters. Because if it was normal water, it probably would just be named water, right? Here's something. Bucket of water. Let's try that and see what happens. So maybe if we're lucky, that means they will get that water, put it there, get water, put it there, and fill it up with water. Then that's gonna be super useful, because then the cook doesn't have to go out and deal with the well all the time, and you can even have people that just go get some water and they don't have to use the well all the time, right? See, it's taking a long time. Banto is taking some water. Enjoying a good drink on the benches. Very nice. Ooh, look at that. Cooking delicious stuff. Let's check the food. Still going up, great. What was he gathering? It was so far away. How are you building, by the way? Oh, there is the roof. That was interesting. Let's queue up a few extra food. Delicious, delicious food. Alright, hopefully that's gonna, you know, save us for that thing. Invaders? Oh no, this is a big one. Okay, has Banto acquired the new equipment? Oh, looks like it. Awesome. I think we should be able to handle the Varans with one soldier, I think. That means Banter after all, right? Let's get him over here. And he got a fish as well, so I mean, he's ready for this. Hopefully. Yeah, look at that. Look at the armor doing his job, look at the fish slapping the Varanus. Nice. That went really well, awesome. That was probably good that we got that. We have been poisoned, however. Which means we probably get an herbalist soon. But look at that, we got some good meat. I don't think we can cook some of that meat at the moment. At level 3 we can make these, and they are really good ones. So I'm gonna queue it up. Hopefully it doesn't rot before that. We'll see. And if we don't have stuff to cook, potentially we could maybe craft something else that will level us up maybe. Like we can keep making like these things over and over and over. So now that house is finally done, awesome. So let's take this one and extend this outside. Yeah, that should be good. They don't have to be the same height, I think. They could be different. We're gonna swap those out later, but we're not gonna destroy the building to do that at the moment. Okay, we need more stone. Awesome. Okay, let's go to the mountain, I guess. Or should we just dig some dirt? Because dirt also gives stone. Or what we can also do is to harvest these. Yeah, let's do that. There's some stone here as well. We can gather that. Some of these stones you can turn into statues and stuff, but I don't think you can do that with these. So that should give us enough stone, so we don't have to do too much mining. That's great. Alright, but it looks like we're saving the town on with the food, so I was struggling a bit. I'm not sure if I just failed this time or if Ace food has gotten much harder, but I haven't just adjusted to it, so it could be a combination of both maybe. But yeah, we're progressing and it's going in a good direction, it seems like. So everyone, thanks for watching. Hope you all had a good time. Thanks to my members, and have a great rest of the day, and feel free to drop your name suggestions, because now we're actually getting some food and might get some new people. So thanks for watching, have a great time, and see you soon.